Welcome, welcome in. Just going live. It takes a few moments to kind of get out to some of the different platforms. And so I'm just going to give it a moment here. Looks like right now, actually. Okay, awesome. Now I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on YouTube. So welcome. It takes a couple moments for it to catch up. And for some reason, it doesn't want to go live on Instagram. So I'll have to figure that out. But if you are on these platforms, welcome. Come on in. Today is day 2 of the Awakening Immersion series. I know sometimes people kind of like to watch the videos from outside. And so come on in, kind of see what this is about. If you follow me or if you're just like, who is this lady over here? So my name is Jenna. I'm the owner of My Awakening Within, and my business is about spirituality. It's about connection. It's about energy. So I'm an energy healer. I teach empowerment tools on healing inside to out. And I work with the Akashic Records. I specialize with working with the Akashic Records, Akashic Enlightenment, which includes basically everything that we've experienced in this lifetime. And we get to go in and kind of see, okay, why am I stuck? Why am I in this space? Why is this pattern happening again? What am I experiencing through all of it? So, definitely, it's an opportunity to move through some deep core wounds. A lot of times things are unconscious and where we experience things or we are acting out things from our subconscious mind. I think they like have a number where it's like 90% we like act out from our subconscious mind. So the more deeper that we go within to kind of pull out to see like what is this, where is this coming from, why am I reacting this way initially? It's we can go deep within these sessions and really have a shift, a consciousness shift forward. So welcome, come on in. And today we'll be going over and talking about angels, and we'll be doing an angelic healing. So welcome in, welcome to my stream. On a couple different platforms right now, so feel free to kind of type in the chat. Let me know where you're from. We had yesterday, someone was from Scotland. And I'm here in Arizona in the United States. So I was like, oh, that's awesome that we have some people coming in from, out of the country. So welcome in and feel free, like I said, type in where are you guys from? Like, where are you guys tuning in from? How did you find me? I'm always interested in that because a lot of people just kind of, it's popping up on their page and they're like, what is this about? Who is this person about? So thank you for giving me a few moments of your time. Today we're going to be doing an angelic healing. So if you stick around, I'm going to do a little bit of talking and kind of channeling in the beginning. But if you do stick around, I do have a practitioner sound bowl. And so I'll be doing some sound healing, but I'll also be channeling in some angelic healing. So you're not going to want to miss that. So feel free to kind of come on in and say hello. So I am going to get a little bit of the energy going here. And since we have kind of people coming in and out, feel free to kind of just close your eyes while I kind of get some of this energy flowing here. And then we're going to dive into more about angels. So come on in and relax as I kind of get the energy going, and just kind of close your eyes here. We're just going to be receiving some energy here. Keep your eyes closed. Just doing some sound healing, sound baths. So just close your eyes here. Be in a space of receiving. Awesome. Awesome. Well, today, doing some angelic healing. So welcome. There's so much to get to. So feel free to pop in. Where are you coming from? Are you in the US? I'm here in the US. And I channel through the Akashic Records. So I do different energy healing and work with different modalities. I do a little bit of sound healing as well. So today we're going to be doing some angelic healing. So you're going to want to stick around and hit that subscribe button too. I'm doing this basically for 6 more days. I'm going live for about an hour and a half on each of those days. I'm doing a free giveaway too. If you check out my site, and I'll kind of pop that up here as well, so you can kind of check out my website here. And so that's my website. That's the giveaway. You can win a free reading, a free attunement. So just enter that giveaway there, and we will get started too on a little bit more on what we're talking about today. So I am a channeler. I do connect in with my intuition and dive in. I kind of go out of the way and allow whatever wants to come through, right? So and everyone can channel. So some people channel more consciously. Some people kind of go more into where they're in a deeper trance state. I can sometimes do a little bit of both. So today I already opened the Akashic field, my Akashic field. So I'm within my own Akashic records within a higher dimensional space where I channel with all the way up to ascended master consciousnesses and allow that to kind of flow through. So there's been a lot coming through on angels and a lot coming through for the collective lately on angels. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you're kind of liking what you see so far. Feel free to type in the chat if you are like, hey, what is this about? So I had someone pop that in before, and we're going to do some angelic healing later. So pretty much what I do is I work within the Akashic Records, and I work with different light beings, with different beings that want to come through. There are the seraphim that have been kind of coming through quite a bit more lately. And what I've kind of been hearing from any angelic realm, any of those beings that are kind of coming through, is that there's a shift in the consciousness, a profound shift in the consciousness. And all I see, or a lot of what I've been seeing lately, it has been a lot of angelic a lot of angelic events, a lot of people talking about angels. And so my understanding is there, from what I've been hearing, is this consciousness shift in certain segments or groups of people are connecting more to angels. So maybe, right, people may not, if you're kind of new into kind of connecting with your intuition and loved ones or things like that, we have what's called guides, spirit guides. And people can call them your spirit team. They're basically helpers that are on the other side. And there's debate about who are, kind of, do we know them? Are they, us in another dimension? And so a lot of the collective and the consciousness shift that's moving and kind of connecting more with their intuition. Angels are kind of this common form of group, of collective being group that is in that spiritual realm that a lot of people can relate to. So it's really kind of actually pretty awesome to see that just so much coming up, messages with angels, healing with angels. People, a lot of times I'll see like feathers on the ground, and I know that that's my angel guides. If I kind of ask for, right, a little bit of guidance or kind of a connection there. And so I love it. It's beautiful. The energy is beautiful, but it comes to kind of at the end of the day, it's all energy, right? And the beings and how they're presenting themselves to us, and then how we're working with others and that collective. It's the vibration of what is being pulled in and the perception or the allowing of this perception to flow through effortlessly, where they can connect in a way that feels safe, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's we're all connecting to that energy in some way, and how does it kind of come through? It may be different for different people. So it's kind of quite beautiful the way that it's been presenting itself to myself lately, and me even just kind of seeing more and more angels as my consciousness shifts more and more and develops more and more. So I don't know how you guys are feeling out there. Do I know there are some people here that have kind of been listening so far. Do you connect and relate to angels? Is that something, do you connect to your spirituality? Do you, how do you connect to your spirituality? What does that mean to you? And do you connect to your intuition? I asked a lot, but there's a couple different people popping in and out, and like the energy is just kind of flowing there. So I'd love to kind of get any feedback from you guys, and if you've kind of been watching it this far, and for a bit, like what is it that's kind of catching your attention with what I'm saying? So I can kind of tap in if you guys have questions on how to connect more, how to dive deeper within that part of us. What is it that the angels are trying to say to us, right? Like, what is it that's on your guys' mind that I can kind of help tap into? And just type that in the chat. And feel free to just, maybe you're just like, I'm not sure, but any type of pulse out there, even a heart or a thumbs up, anything, kind of just so I know that you guys are kind of riding with what I'm saying, or maybe you kind of see it a little bit differently, and I welcome and open that too, because I think the more that we expand and just hear what people are saying from a space of collective collaboration, the more that we're going to grow. Because what I'm saying is coming from my filters and experience in life. And the more that I clear that channel, right, the more that I clear and move that out of the way, the more that it's just not me. It's more about not my experience or past issue. It's more about this connection and this knowingness. So You know, of course, there's so many ways that people see different things out there. So any type of anything that you guys are feeling out there, let me know. And I'm going to do a little bit of sound healing here real quick. Feel free to type in that chat. Feel free to also go to check out my site and subscribe to my YouTube as well. I'm trying to grow that channel. So if you haven't already, check out my site to enter in the giveaway, and some nice, pretty cool stuff there. So, all right. Well, you guys are a little bit quiet. It's all good. You're just kind of here riding. So just kind of start to close your eyes. We're going to do a little bit of some sound healing, and I'm going to work on channeling, already bringing through some of that angelic energy that I already feel. I don't know if you guys feel it already, but I feel it in kind of this heart space, and yeah, it feels beautiful. So just kind of close your eyes here. Welcome. Thank you. Just keep those eyes closed. And we're going to move some of this energy on our own. So just allow that energy to start to flow from above your head, wrapping this gold energy around the outside of your body. Just allow that to start to fill in from the bottom of your feet, about a foot out of your body. This gold color and energy. Just allow that to fill up and up and up. And just allow that to go and fill up above your head. Just allow that to flow down. Now flowing down into your actual head, past that third eye, past that neck, past the heart and stomach, deeper, past that root chakra, into your legs, into your feet, And allow that color to fill up just every inch of that body. And just put that attention to that heart space. Just allow that heart space to start to flow with that divine energy, that cold color energy. And allow that to start to just swirl slowly at your feet. And just move that out of the heart space. And if you want, you can put your hands on that heart. And just allow that energy to move from that heart to your hands. Just this high vibration, this peace, this love, just flow that from your heart into your hands. And just start to visualize white around those hands. This cleansing energy, this clearing energy. Just start to allow yourself to hold that more. And just flow that out further into the cosmos as far and wide as you want it to go. And just start to slowly come back to your body here. And just kind of bring more consciousness and awareness to the room. When you are ready, you can open your eyes, you can move your feet, you can move your hands, wiggle them a little bit. And come on back to the room. And thank you so much for that comment. Thank you. So much love here. I'm so glad that you could join today. And I saw you had a couple comments yesterday, so on the video after. So thank you, Benjamin. And my purpose and me doing this immersion series is to invite this space, to invite more and more of this space online. We can connect more. I love to connect in person too, but I'm doing both. I'm growing both, my community in person and my global community. And just the more that we share this love, this peace with everyone, the more that spreads out further. So I love that. I love the reflection there. So thank you. So honored for you to be here today. So so definitely you guys check out my website if you haven't already. I do still have it up, and I have as well. I have as well the giveaway that I'm doing live online, so you can't miss it. The community in person is awesome as well. So it's definitely quite a community. So thank you. But this series, as people kind of come in and out, today is a bit about working with angels. And so I guess what I probably would ask is, for people that are still here, and I have a couple platforms, so people that are here or new here, what is it about spirituality or this event or connection or even just like angels, since that's kind of really like a theme I've been seeing. What is it about that kind of gets you excited, that you have questions about, that you're wondering what something might mean? Anything to make this kind of like interactive, because I can sit here and be and I can channel through this and bring in lots of information, but I'm always curious to see why people have like started their journey, or you know, or anything like that. So if you guys have anything to add in there, type in the chat. It's all good. If not, I can kind of just see, as I'm just kind of giving you guys a moment to see what wants to come through. And so far, what I'm feeling is this connection to this heart space. So I do work a lot with angels and the angelic realm, and there's this huge piece within the heart. They're kind of showing me like your guys' heart. So whoever's here and whoever's like rewatching this, there's this expansiveness in the heart, and then there's this expression. The more that we connect into that and drop into that heart space and feel into that, the more that we're expressing from that area, the more that we're connecting to our true authenticity, our true beingness, our true essence, right? Because we have this physical body. We have this physical body, we have this physical heart, right? We have this physical brain, and all that can get is really great. Sometimes it can get in the way of what we're, of us connecting and us being in that deeper space. So the more that we drop in and the more that we connect to presence, and what that looks like to me and what I'm hearing is this moment, okay? If we were just capture this moment in this space, and you can look at your circumstances and you can say, okay, what am I seeing? What am I feeling? What am I hearing? Right? All these senses to be really present in this moment. Like for me, I feel this excitement. I feel this joy. I am doing what I feel is part of my purpose. And I'm bringing that to life, and I'm manifesting it. I'm co-creating what that looks like. And so that is connected to my joy. That's connected to fulfillment and a piece of that. And how is that expressed? So now we get into the feeling, and now how is this being expressed into the world? So for me, right, this could be online, this could be me having talks, this could be me teaching. There's a lot for me connected to the expression of my voice, but everyone could be different, right? Maybe someone could be expressing something through drawing, right? Maybe someone could be expressing it through their hands. Our hands are very powerful. We don't need to be working physically as a full-time job with energy to channel that energy. Whatever we are doing, we could be channeling that energy. If we're really truly connected into our true self, we could be channeling that energy into the life that we're co-creating and the piece that we're doing with our hands. So is that drawing, right? Is that, teaching people how to do Tai Chi, right? And then kind of showing them how to move that energy themselves. Is that, is that even just seeing someone and waving, right? Like they're kind of just showing me someone who's just waving to a stranger, and there's just that energetic connection, and that ripple effect is so profound and so important in our lifetime, that when it's genuine, right, when it's genuine, when it's coming from the space of like interconnectedness and oneness, and we are connecting with others in that space of non-judgment, right? In that space of, right, I don't know who the stranger is, and I don't have an agenda, right? And I just smile and I just kind of wave, or just kind of say hello, right? Wherever that's coming from, that true genuine space, And the more that we step into that, the more that becomes easier. So I challenge you, for some reason they keep showing, I keep seeing people who are waving to others who they don't know. And so if you're like rewatching this, or if you're on here now live with me, there's something in that for you. There's a message coming through. Your angel guides and angel team is just like, your presence is so important in this lifetime, to just even one person that you just randomly see. You make their day. And so that's super important that you guys, like, that I share that with you guys, that you guys know that you're so loved, and that you're part of the all. You're part of this interconnectedness and this oneness with everyone. And if you weren't, if you weren't important, you wouldn't be here. The universe and this, however you believe, right? That creation came in. You wouldn't be part of that if you weren't an important piece, because the universe is mirroring this importance. It's mirroring everything that's so divinely perfect and important has to be in this space and time, because that's the perfectness and the divineness of it all. And so that interwovenness, that wherever it is that you're feeling that you're led in this moment or the next, is all part of your who you are and your expression as well, because you're a co-creator. You can co-create the reality that you're looking to bring to fruition. And it all starts with, what is it that you truly want, right? And who are you truly? So there's a lot of deep a lot of deep aspects there, but it's something is really important about you guys knowing how just you being here and you trying to show up authentically is really important for that ripple effect into the universe, into like your own community. And I just keep seeing people waving to people in their community at the store. So I don't know if anyone here like does that. But I encourage you to do that, because it is coming up. It is like not. It's like it just keeps coming through in this beautiful way, where it's like, hey, the getting this message across, the loudest to flow through to you guys in a different angle, so that we can perceive this interconnectedness, this interwovenness, this oneness. So yeah, this is turned into a some channeled messages about connection and oneness. And I know that our angel guides and team in the angelic realm is working to with each one of us who's here today, and people who aren't necessarily here today, just to connect more in that deeper way. So hopefully that's making sense to you guys. I froze on the screen on my side, so hopefully you guys are still getting that. I still see that I am live, so I know that. But if anyone can drop in at hey, yeah, okay. So I see that it is. I see that it is live here. Hey Tammy, may I have a reading? So today I'm not doing readings, but I am doing about 6 more days where I go live for an hour, and I will be doing readings in some of those days. So you'll have to tune in to see when I actually do that. But today we're talking about angels, and I will be doing an angelic healing as well. That energy is already kind of been coming through. So if you want to stick around for that as well, that's you know, right, just free to receiving that as well. And feel free to go live onto my site, which I have here, enter my giveaway. You can enter to win a free reading, attunements. I have like 2 reading options and 2 different types of attunements on there. So definitely check that out. You're not going to want to miss out on that giveaway. There's different ways to win more entries, like following me on different pages and subscribing and kind of all that. So take a look at that when you do get a chance. And definitely follow me on all the pages so you know when I go live. I go live tomorrow. It'll be same time, 2 p.m. And who knows, it might be some readings tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you for that. So I'm gonna move a little bit on this energy here, and then we're going to do some angelic healing. Okay, so for some reason, you guys still there? I still see some people there. For some reason, it just popped up and kind of said it just froze. So, okay, so hopefully you guys are still there. Just kind of close your eyes with me. Do some healing now. You will hear some sound. You may hear some pulse. Okay, awesome. Good. So you may hear some pause here. You may hear some sound coming through. And so all this energy is flowing through. All you have to do is receive. Make sure that you're comfortable. Kind of open that heart space with me. Imagine that heart space just opening up wider and wider. Ready to receive that divine flow. Stay open to that flow. continue to expand. Just flowing open effortlessly. Allow that crown chakra to start to open more as well. Allowing that divine flow to move down from the cosmos through that crown chakra. Bringing you infinite downloads and possibilities. You start to come back to the room, back into your body. To move and wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you are ready, come on back Come on back. Welcome back. I know we had a couple people come in and out of that as well into the room, and you may have come in and be like, "What am I listening to?" So it's just working in and channeling some angelic energy and working with sound as well. I also started channeling in some light language as well, and so that's just kind of a connection to a little bit of what I was saying before, how the soul maybe wants to express itself. So this is a light language is a frequency outside of trauma and just this connection to, um, source, God, universe, whatever can you call it, and expressing that through our voice. And it's just the way that energy is basically expressed in different ways. Some people do right hands-on healing. Some people can be, do distance as well. And there's energy knows no space or time, or physical limitation. Let's just put it that way. It flows effortlessly based on I believe our beliefs as well. So if we believe that we can instantly heal something and allow that to move through, I've seen instant and quantum healing from any healings, So it's really getting into the deep core of like what's in the way of me believing this and how much of my reality is showing these physical symptoms. Maybe if I'm experiencing something that's chronic or physical pains that's not related from the external world, right? Like if I didn't get into like a accident or something, but it's just physical pain to the body. A lot of times, by the time the emotional body is holding on to the emotions, the pain, the trauma, and when it gets to the physical realm, is when we start to really say, okay, I've created a reality based so much on these mindsets. And now these mindsets are flowing into that emotional causal body, that karmic side, that karmic body into my physical body. So I have seen things where people have experienced, they're going through PTSD or they've been experiencing numbness in their hands or whatever it may be with clients. And after doing sessions with them, and as the upcoming weeks kind of come, these things have just gone away. So that session, those sessions, and a lot of it is through the Akashic work that I do. We're getting into the root of where the mindsets were believed the most. And that comes up in a session, in a space, in this high vibrational space, channeling through with, everything up to 12th dimension ascended consciousnesses, bringing in what is that core wound, what are the emotions behind it, what needs to be said or heard in a way that is, right, they're never re-traumatizing people. It's bringing up something in a space that is very a high vibrational space and aligned, and it allows that person and their body to move through it, and that awareness and that point of awareness within what's going on and what's being brought up is really important too, because we can now see where these roots of our physical reality are being created from. And that's where we start to just move through that instant healing and move through and say, yeah, this, like on an unconscious, subconscious level, and now conscious awareness level, we know that we're creating a reality based on these old belief patterns that are not even, none of them are really ours. It's all through trauma or past experiences or what society is saying, or generational kind of ideas and concepts that are being passed down. And that's not in a true alignment, right? So our body is kind of saying, and now creating reality and creating situations and patterns around that, And now that manifests physically because our body's still holding on to that emotion. So it's really, I've seen quite profound um, healing. And I come from a space, and I use those words because that's kind of how people understand it. But how I truly believe it is, we're already whole, we're already healed. And it's that gap in that space and time, which is an illusion, but it's that gap with space and time in our belief systems and closing that gap to really truly believing that. And that's relative to a lot of other spiritual concepts or just concepts out there that is, like manifesting and things like that, which I may talk about manifesting tomorrow. So if you guys have stuck around this far, I said yesterday I said that we were probably going to do manifesting today, but I decided to kind of move it out a little bit. So we'll see if that pops up tomorrow. So much with healing and the angelic energy that's coming through, that came through today. And there's a lot of feminine energy, there's a lot of balance between masculine and feminine energy, that yin and yang, that this essence of connecting to this compassion for ourselves, this gentleness, this collective collaboration. All of this is coming through within that energy and within that essence. And so, if there are a few people that might have stuck through a couple bit of this, and kind of what I've been saying, and if you have, definitely check out my website. I have angelic attunements. So if you connect with this energy and you allow the next day or so for this to move through, and it's usually, I say, about 48 hours, and that next day, like, you feel much lighter, if not before then. And if that resonates with you, I'm doing attunements connected to angelic unity consciousness and allowing us to tap into other lifetimes connected to the angelic realm, and allowing us to bring and express that forward here in this lifetime, however that is. Like I said, that could be, the presence with someone, like just seeing them and saying hi to them, right? And that is the essence that we're bringing through, that safetiness, that space of seeing people and truly seeing people, which is in itself very beautiful to really sit and really truly see someone outside of all that unconscious action and behaviors and unintentional things that may happen. So if you're ready and you're like, this feels really right to me, and this is, an opportunity for you to get to know me, and does this feel good? Does this feel in alignment? Or you can just jam out with me the next 6 days after today, 6 more days, and that is fine too. But I have on my site under training my angelic attunements, and so that's starting. It's a group attunement, and that is connected to. It also represents healing as well. So we're healing, we're releasing, so that we're creating this space to allow this remembrance of these other lifetimes, to allow this remembrance of these connections and this angelic realm, and embodying that. So it is a series of 5, and sessions, 5 group sessions. And if you can't make it live, you can rewatch them at your leisure. So that's the beauty of it. And because it's group, it's more affordable. So definitely look out for that on my website, and definitely shoot me any notes if you're like, hey, can you explain this a little bit more? But yeah, so how are you guys feeling? I want to see if anyone can do like a thumbs up or a heart. I don't know if you guys can send hearts, depending on the platform you're on. I think you can send hearts in or something. But yeah, let me know. My computer just froze for 1 sec, but it's back. So I as I'm tapping into like the collective here, and now I know there's gonna be people watching it. Awesome, so great. I know that people are gonna be watching it, but the people that have kind of the people that are here now, um, I am feeling this like buzzing in the crown chakra area. So I don't know if you guys are feeling that. But if you are, it's great. There's nothing, I always say if you guys ever have any questions and you come away from like you just did like a session with me or something and something odd's coming up or you're not used to it because I never know. We're online, so I never know what someone's experience with energy is. So that this feeling of this kind of buzzing in this crown chakra area, there's a lot that's kind of opened, whether it's just one person or it's a few people, which I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than one person, but this feeling of this opening of this crown chakra and this continued connection of whatever your higher power is, whatever you call it, source, God, universe, like this streamline of this connection to that, and then also within you, because a lot of my understanding from the spirit world and kind of what's come through to me and the messages that I've received is all of that is all within us. So the way that I'm being shown it is this like column of white light kind of streaming from the cosmos down into the crown, like past, like through the entire body. And all of that energy and all that frequency is all within you, within us. And I'm feeling that channel open up. I'm also, I don't know if anyone's ever gone through like a Kundalini awakening or work with Kundalini energy intentionally. And so I'm getting this feeling of Kundalini awakenings. And so that's just something to kind of keep in mind as we're opening up here, right? We have all of the other chakras within our body that we just want to make sure we're calling attention to. So that's always why I say, you want to work on, like I do intuition and mediumship development classes in person, and I'm in the Phoenix metro area. So if you're like kind of close in that area, definitely check out my site to see some local events. But I always say in those classes, in those spaces, when we're working that muscle, that third eye muscle, we also want to make sure we're continuing our healing journey and looking at all the other things within us that are coming up as we are looking to, work this muscle. Because if we're working this muscle, but we have a lot of deep-seated trauma that we have never touched or with a 10-foot pole, and we want to work on this, right? They're all energy centers. All of them flow, right? And they all have a purpose and they're all interconnected. So taking the time to figure out, are there emotions or the things coming up within me that maybe I was suppressing and maybe I didn't want to deal with it, whatever it is. Maybe it's just another layer of it as well, because that always happens where we're ready to work through a deeper and another layer. And it's always an onion. There's always so many layers. So make sure we're looking at those things while everything else here is open up. I always like picture this because where it's easy to kind of show, like in a physical sense, where you have like, right, say your upper chakras are opening, and say you were so imbalanced, like you could like visually kind of see yourself kind of tip over because um, everything is unbalanced, right? So we want to really work on everything within this. Okay, so phone number for the classes. Well, if you want, I can drop in actually, I can drop in my email here. And this way, if you want to email me at, so it's Jenna@myawakeningwithin.com. And I'll just kind of pop that up at the screen here. So they're in person, and if you are local, then definitely come on by. They're Thursday evenings, and they're just kind of drop-in classes. So you basically kind of come in, and you don't need to sign up in advance. They're at the Place of Spiritual Wisdom in Peoria, 7 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, from now up until they're kind of repeating. So I don't have any like kind of end date in mind yet. So definitely shoot me an email if you can have more questions about that. But yeah. Other than that, let me just see if there's anything else here. Yeah, guys, definitely don't be afraid to enter that giveaway. Follow me on all the other platforms. That I would appreciate it as an energy exchange. So once you go up on the giveaway, I'll pop that back up here too, so you can see that. Once you go to the giveaway, it'll tell you how to get more entries. And part of that is following me on the different platforms. So I'm trying to really grow my YouTube platform right now, and do more healings, group collective healings on YouTube in the future. And my podcast will be live either this Friday or next Friday, or like this week or next week. Will be my YouTube channel has a podcast on it that kind of went on a little hiatus, and that will be up and coming soon as well. So you'll definitely want to subscribe there if you have not already. So let's see. Yes, yes, definitely lots of energetic hugs. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be on again tomorrow, 2 p.m. Tomorrow's which day? Thursday. Friday, 2 p.m. Next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2 p.m. I'll be on for many different topics, maybe readings, Akashic readings. So we'll kind of see the flow and kind of what the frequency is, or what's kind of coming in. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. So thank you guys again for sticking around, and I look forward to working with you guys in the future.